Welcome, listeners. It's your host, Paul, here to share a spine-tingling story on the Stories Philippines podcast. Get ready, because tonight we're climbing Camiguin Hill to unravel the mystery of an old man and his eerie experiences. In a sprawling house perched atop the hill lived an elderly gentleman named Mang Pablo. This wasn't just any house, it was a house that kept secrets, a house that watched the world from its silent hilltop with the wisdom of age. Lately, though, Mang Pablo felt a pair of unseen eyes fixed on him, following every move he made. It started with the subtle feeling of being watched. Mang Pablo initially brushed it off, thinking it was his imagination. But then, one chilling evening, he realized the gaze wasn't hidden in the garden or lurking in the shadows. It was right there, peering at him through his very own window. "Red eyes," he whispered to himself, a shudder running through him. He squinted, trying to pierce through the darkness that seemed to guard the source of that haunting stare. As he sharpened his focus, a low, mournful groan reached his ears, rising from the shadows like a specter's lament. In a panic, Mang Pablo called the police, fearing what this presence meant. But before they arrived, there was a knock at the door. It wasn't danger that waited on the other side. It was his grandson, Daniel, coming over for a little company. The night pressed on, laden with more curious noises from outside, and Mang Pablo's unease grew into a tangible illness. Peering out once more, the red eyes were gone, but Daniel stood there, his gaze lost to the dark expanse of the night. Mang Pablo made Daniel promise to stay indoors after dusk, fearing what might lurk in the Camiguin Hill night. Yet, the following night, Daniel, restless and drawn to the mystery of the night, ventured out into the yard. His heart raced as he thought he caught the crimson glow of eyes in the bushes. But Mang Pablo, upon hearing his grandson's fears, reassured him with a gentle chuckle. "It's just a cat roaming in the night." Listeners, what can we take from this shadowy tale from Camiguin Hill? It's a reminder to not let fear rule our hearts, for not every pair of eyes in the dark is there to harm us. Sometimes our minds play tricks, and the things we fear are often less frightening than we imagine. So if you've ever seen something in the night that sent a shiver down your spine, or if you've mistaken the ordinary for the extraordinary, share your story with us. You're not alone in your fears, and sometimes a second look can turn a scary moment into a simple one. This is Paul, bidding you a peaceful night. Remember, when the darkness falls on Camiguin Hill, sometimes it's just a curious cat watching the world go by. Good night from the Stories Philippines podcast, and may your nights be free of red-eyed frights.